What's for sure is, though, it's amongst the first generation of the E320 models of the Mercedes-Benz. Hello guys, how are you doing? Today's Friday, July 24th, and the time is 11:03 a.m. Looks like there's something with this guy here. Yeah, I can tell something has happened with him. I don't know what. When I came down here, he looked like he was out of breath, and I got rain. It might not be the best weather, but I'm still going to enjoy a swim, because why not? Well, that's brilliant. Well, for a short time it did rain. Well, that was a great swim despite the overcast. It rained for a little bit, but tomorrow is the day that we gotta look out for, as we're getting into a big rainstorm. Well, for now the sun has opened. Got a iced coffee from Krispy Kreme, along with a bag of donuts, which for one bag you can get either in 4 or 6, with 6 being one of the possibilities of getting a pack in the shape of the rectangle, of course, with the other option obviously being 12. But there is a possibility that you can get a total of 8. Even though not in a single pack, because in our Krispy Kreme location, the packs of 4 are on a discount. So taking advantage of that, you can get 2 packs of 4, make it 8 donuts, which I find very fascinating. Not only is it about me, but also that my mom really likes the number 8. Well, that's a smart way to get an amount that is anything other than 4, 6, or 12. Of course, you can get totally any quantity you want, but the worker will encourage you, of course, to get the amount that fits a box to make pricing alternatives easier for the employees to understand, but of course can pick your own quantity. Unlike the chicken McNuggets at McDonald's, like for instance, it's impossible to get a total of 5 or 7, or you can get 10, but you can't get 11. Well, it depends on your location, I suppose, but even though a lot of people might have already forgotten about it, at the time that the 6-7 internet trend peaked, there was the option in Turkey that you get a pack of either 6 or 7 McNuggets. Like you make an order at McDonald's, and in a box of chicken McNuggets, like you either get 6 or 7. Well, that was a one-time restaurant trend. Oh wow. This is quite satisfying. The other day I captured a car in a similar shape, but has 2 doors on the left and on the right, but this one only has 1 door on each side. And cars like this, of course, either very rarely or don't have rear windshield wipers. Hatchbacks do commonly have rear wipers, but that car that I captured the other day was beyond extra, well, I shall say is. It's something that I captured the other day, of course, but for a vehicle at that size, like a couple came up to me at that point, the wife thought I was doing a TikTok, which I guess would have been cool for them. These are Orti Alexa EVs, which, like the Tog cars, can be purchased through authorized dealers in Turkey. So we have talked more about the, yeah, damn biker, or it's just that I've been caught off guard. Well, Sezen and Hussein are going to take your doll, like I have talked about, on August 23rd through 28th. And oh wow, an E320 here, a Mercedes-Benz E320. I don't know exactly the model. I guess it's a 1993 model. Well, here's the fact. Any Mercedes E320 that has the rectangular headlights at the front of the vehicle is a model between 1993 and 1995. From the 1996 models, the E320, the front headlights are rather in the shape of a circle, which is something like what I've got in my car, which is still being unused for 6 weeks. What's for sure is, though, it's amongst the first generation of the E320 models of the Mercedes-Benz, which its last year of manufacturing was 2009. So I just talked about the plan to go to Tekirdağ in late August, which will be at this time next month, about a couple of weeks before I take a plane back to California. So today is July 24th, so that we could pick a 3 or 4 day period. Oh, well, it was good that I captured that mini car, because now the owner is just about to depart, so certainly that was a great timing. At some point in late August, we'll go to Tekirdağ. That will be a nice bonus. That's where Hussein and Sezen had their wedding in 2018. That was one of 2 weddings that I've been. The other wedding that I went to was when Hajar and Ali got married in October 2020. Shayla and Berkay had their wedding in August 2017, which I did not go to. They've said from August the 23rd, right? 3 days prior to that, it will be Chichek's birthday. That will be a nice 3-hour drive. All right, well, the wind is kicking in already as getting into a solid cloud cover, in which we'll get into a huge rainstorm tomorrow, which could result in flooding, but like a lot of rain we'll get. Did you know that in Chile it had rained for 7 days non-stop, which destroyed hundreds of homes, despite the death toll being only 10? A whole week of rain non-stop. Can you believe that? Like, that's not good. It's very difficult to bear with, but at least over there, they are much more prepared for extreme weather events and earthquakes, because, you know, like Turkey, Chile is a nation that is prone to earthquakes. Now it's after sunset already. Let's see the time. It is 8:47 p.m. Oh god, I'm gonna take this off the roof so that doesn't fall whenever it pisses tomorrow. Even though the ground itself is made out of grass and it's a outdoor training area, still it's best to keep that part of the broom in a safe spot, the balcony, rather than having on the rooftop. Yo, check this out. I've got to capture this while we're in the last minutes of light for today. You see on one side it's clear, on the other side it looks like the storm is coming, although Weatherbug says it's partly cloudy. Well, it's still considered the calm before the storm, so I thought today would not be the best day to run a time lapse either, and I still got these sticky notes from the Alcatel Camino that I went earlier this month. That was very nice of the reception workers. They let me grab a set of sticky notes from the lobby. The receptionist gave me this at the time of the checkout process, so I took it. Then I took the Uber, gone to that airport, and I found all of those amazing foods for the 100th anniversary special for Lufthansa. That was an extraordinary lounge experience. Well, it's the end of the day, so I want some more iPhone stuff, especially about the iPhone Air, despite all the iPhone 18 rumors. With the iPhone Air, you have up to 40 hours of video time. It's around the same time period with the iPhone 18 Pro Max with the A20 chip inserted. Last weekend, I was talking about the A19 Pro chip. With the A20 Pro chip, which has desktop class computation, generative AI, and well, the iPhone 18 Pro and Max, as you might know, are the models to be released in the fall, and the basic models, including the 18E, as yet until March next year. Well, now it's just about the end of the day. Yo, could this be the cloud that brings the storm? Well, who knows what? Because also the other evening I was way too stubborn to run a time lapse as I was walking to the fitness center. It briefly rained and the gusts of wind went up so high that it cooled the air down, following a swift transition from a heat wave to heavy winds. Okay, so that's just about the end of today. So that ends it for the vlog today. Have a nice, pleasant weekend, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.